David Goggins has returned to ultra running, completing the Bigfoot 200 in 23rd place, 66 hours, 4 minutes, and 17 seconds. But even crazier is the fact that he ran this race with 0 cartilage in his knees.
Just relax. Can you find your balls?
This isn't just crazy. It's actually seen as impossible. It was not previously thought possible to walk, let alone run 200 miles with 0 cartilage in your knees.
23rd place, 50 years old, no knees.
Crazy.
What a monster.
His knees are essentially grinding together, bone on bone. And the man ran 200 miles. You can actually see it in his form. It doesn't look so good. Not the fact that the form's trash, but like he's running with no knees, so his form's going to be off. But you can see that he's not able to bend and exert that pressure that most runners would through their knee, utilizing their calves and their quads in a better function. Okay, but here is where I see the issue start to begin, and I'm going to call this right now. What's the next body part to go on David Goggins? It's going to be his hip flexors. He's going to have to utilize his hip flexors so much more when running. He can't drive through his knees, so he's utilizing less of his quads. He's barely using his calves. His legs are just kind of like sticks, and he's using his hips and his hip flexors to just move his body. You can see the just clear struggle and pain throughout the race. From the beginning, from the first and second aid station, you can see him struggling. But he finishes 23rd overall, a 50-year-old man with no knees. And everyone loves to talk trash about David Goggins. Probably most people are threatened, as you should be. But it's not about a fast 200-mile time. It's not about a fast ultra time. It's not about performance. It's about sheer human will. And that's what the people who love David Goggins cherish him for. Because nobody thought it was possible to run a race with 0 cartilage in your knee. But David Goggins, time and time again, defies what we think is possible because he has his 40% rule. When you think that you have nothing left, he says you've actually only used 40% of what you've got. So you know what? When you think that David Goggins' body is completely trashed, he's still got 60% left of his body. So he will use that 60%.
Look, you stupid bastard, you've got no arms left. Yes, I have. Look! It's just a flesh wound.
It's easy to joke about, it's fun to joke about and laugh at, but it's actually impressive. And it is inspiring, motivating, it's incredible, because this is, as humans, what we are ingrained and supposed to do. I would say that 99% of people that are miserable, depressed, sitting in their room would benefit from seeing things like this, because it lets you know that you are capable of so much more than you ever thought possible. But people are out there spending their times playing video games, going through forums all day, talking trash on the internet, and just plaguing themselves with a miserable lifestyle. And then they'll see a clip of David Goggins running 200 miles with no cartilage in his knees, and they'll talk trash. You're talking trash about the man that is defying human capabilities. He is pushing the limits beyond what we ever thought possible, for no other reason than to prove that willpower is the true capability of humanity.
Your body and mind will always adjust to more suffering, to more pain. If you want to push harder, know this. Your mind quits way before your body does.
And at the end of the race, you know what he says? He congratulates everyone, all the finishers, but he says most importantly are the people that raced that DNF'd, that did not finish, because they pushed themselves to a level that broke them, and they found out what they are truly capable of, and they took the sacrifice, they took the risk, and they pushed themselves and found out. And he cherishes those people because they did something that so little amount of people would actually do. So few people are willing to push themselves. But pushing yourself is what's going to give you the fulfillment as a human. This is what David Goggins is all about. 66 hours, 4 minutes, 17 seconds to run 200 miles, no cartilage in his knees. His knees are actually warping and developing a weird mush-style bone just from continuing to use his knees. And it's going to cause him some detrimental pain that he's already going through, but it's going to build up even more. And you can see this throughout the race. You can see pictures of him recently where you can just see him just tore up. But his mind is still sharp. It's still in attack mode. It's still going. And as much as people want to talk trash, I mean, that's beautiful. I don't know another word to describe it. That's humanity in its finest form, is pushing yourself. People will always find a way to talk bad about you, talk down on your name, but you always have the opportunity to fight for what you believe is right and fight for the progress and improvement of yourself, whether it's mentally, physically, whatever state it is that you are trying to obtain, it's possible through willpower. Just like it is now possible to run 200 miles with no cartilage in your knees. So what's your excuse? Because David Goggins does not have one. In fact, he hasn't for a while. Maybe you should start to take note. If you haven't read his book, his first one, I would recommend it. I mean, read all of them, but in particular, Can't Hurt Me, you need to read it. It's genuinely life-changing. The audiobook is great. The regular book is great. It's so easy to write things off that we see as extreme or over the top. But sometimes what's extreme or over the top is what can save you, can help you, can improve you, can better your life. Mad respect to David Goggins for running 200 miles with no cartilage in his knees. I can't wait to see what he does next. I hope he is recovered and already after it again. I'll see you guys in the next one.